Good morning, Grade 8. Today I'll be alongside Mr. Omar and we will be discussing the article Leave the Voting Age Alone by Jenny Chang. And I'm going to explain today's objectives, the lesson objectives. At the end of the selection, you are assumed to be able to cite text evidence, determine the central idea, analyze how an idea is introduced and elaborated, determine the author's point of view, verify preliminary determination of meaning. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the article, we're going to break it down bit by bit, piece by piece, and maybe go over some new vocabulary words that you are unfamiliar with. And we're going to discuss some more your opinions and more sort of break down really what is going on here in this article.
So today is going to be only reading and discussion, right, Anthony?
Yes, today is just going to be reading, discussion,
and vocabulary.
So
they are assumed to learn the vocabulary, and we are going to put up the PowerPoint presentation together with the video, of course, on the school's website. So please, boys, go and study the vocabulary. So your homework for today, or your assignment, let's not say homework, today's assignment is to learn the vocabulary words. So,
great. And so what we'll do is we'll start. I have a speaker here, so the quality should be better, and we're going to listen to the audio, and then we're going to break it down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Leave the Voting Age Alone by Jenny Diamond Chang. The 26th Amendment, ratified in 1971, establishes 18 as the minimum voting age for both state and federal elections. Like all lines that divide legal childhood from adulthood, the voting age is essentially arbitrary. Indeed, in modern America, 18-year-old voting has become unmoored from one of its more important original justifications, which was matching the minimum age for draft eligibility, itself also an arbitrary line. Despite this, raising or lowering the voting age, as some groups have suggested, seems a waste of time at best.
Okay.
Great. So the first sentence, the 26th Amendment. So we're going to we've got some underlines here. We're going to highlight them, and we're going to discuss firstly what an amendment is. So, the 26th Amendment, it's a change or addition to the US Constitution. The 1st, 5th, 14th Amendment, a Constitution Amendment. So maybe have a look on your own time what the 1st, 5th, and 14th Amendments are constitutional amendments.
So what does amendments mean?
Amendments is a change or an addition to the US Constitution.
Remember, boys, the Constitution is the supreme law. So it's the law that controls all other laws, all right? So, this is a change or an addition to the US Constitution. So, if we go back to our reading here, so the 26th Amendment, ratified in 1971. What does ratified mean, Anthony?
Ratified means to vote on a decision or sign written agreement to make it official.
Yeah, so if you want to pass a law or pass an amendment, all right, so this is, you are ratifying it.
Yeah, it has to be voted on.
It has to be voted on and approved by the Senate, of course, in case of American Senate or Congress?
Congress and Senate, I think.
Congress and Senate, yeah, all right. So this is an example, of course,
So
for the word ratified.
Yeah, the decision will have to be ratified by the board. Yeah. Great. And there's a dictionary term also. If you wanted to go
to the dictionary link. Yeah. So you can click the link or click the word itself. It can take you to the dictionary page for this word so that you can learn how to pronounce it.
Ratify.
And this is, of course, several meanings of the same word and examples, and of course, thesaurus that includes synonyms and of course antonyms.
That's a good one. Approved.
Yeah, approved.
Approved.
Yeah.
A little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decision will have to be ratified or
So
approved.
approved. It also
Yeah.
means approved. Yeah, that's a very good word. One. Okay, so let's go back.
Great. So the 26th Amendment was obviously to do with voting age. So in 1971, it established 18 as the minimum voting age for both state and federal elections. So America has states, and the whole country is the federal government, is run by the federal government. So actually, 1971 they had to change. So remember, amendment is a change, and ratify is approved. So before this 1971, it was actually
21, I think.
21. Yes.
But people were writing and there were kind of uproar. How come you send our children in the army? They join the army at the age of 18 and they are ready to die for our country. This is their rationale actually. You're sending our children at the age of 18 to die in wars and you don't allow them to vote. This is hilarious, isn't it? And that was for quite a good number of people something which doesn't sound logical.
Yeah,
right?
you would think it would be an easy thing to change, but obviously it didn't. It took a long time to persuade the people to change this age.
Yes.
So let's continue. So in 1971, it establishes 18 as the minimum voting age for both state and federal elections.
Yeah, what does election mean, Anthony?
Elections is a time when people vote in order to choose someone for a political or official job.
So it's all about voting for representatives,
Yeah.
all right? So this is a picture for the word election here.
Right.
All right, so this is what we mean by election, when we vote for our representative. All right.
Like all lines that divide legal childhood from adulthood, the voting age is essentially arbitrary,
Yeah, and what does arbitrary mean?
based on chance rather than being planned.
So it's not planned or actually even studied.
They didn't really think
So
about
this
it too
decision
much.
is not studied beforehand. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you give us an example where we can use the word arbitrary?
So the voting age is arbitrary because of the decision-making process. They didn't really think. They thought 21 was you were.
It's okay, let's choose 21 and that's it.
Yeah, let's just choose
It's
21.
not research based or it's not studied beforehand. So another example is, did you have a reason for choosing your destination or it was just arbitrary?
Yeah,
All right?
okay, good.
Yeah, and this is also the dictionary entry for the word if you like to go and study it more. All right, let's go back.
Great. So indeed, in modern America, 18-year-old voting has become unmoored from one of its more important original justifications.
What does unmoored mean? And of course, this term is borrowed from ships.
Ships, yeah. So no longer
Sailing.
tied in place. So
Yeah.
unmoored
Yeah.
is when a boat is not
loose.
is loose. Yeah,
Yeah,
loose.
not tied, yeah. And it was drifting off to the sea. These are other examples, boys, and of course the underlined words can, if you click any of the underlined words, it takes you to the dictionary entry for this word, alright? So let's go back.
From one of its more important original justifications, which was matching the minimum.
Yeah, justification, Anthony?
Justification
mean?
means a good reason or explanation for something.
So if you have justification to do something, that means
That you're allowed to do something.
yeah, you have a good
Reason.
reason to do it. Okay, so let's go back. Sorry guys, we are in a hurry because we need to finish early and we apologize. I'll take the chance to apologize because we'll not be able to meet you live today because of some, Anthony?
There's
What's happening at school right now?
There's some renovations happening at school today, so they'll be
Yeah.
making lots of noises and we'll have to do
So
our
we
online class.
have justifications not
Yes.
to go live today. Okay.
Good
So which
explanation.
was matching?
Matching the minimum age for draft eligibility.
Yeah. What does eligibility mean?
Eligibility means you're able to do the fact of having the necessary qualities or satisfying the necessary conditions.
So, for example, if you are eligible to vote, what does this mean?
You're able to vote.
Very good, because you have
You met the requirements.
You have met the requirements. If you are eligible to drive, that means you met the condition of driving, of course. Okay. Anyway. So let's go back to our reading here. Remember, boys, we're discussing vocabulary. The most important thing is to learn the vocabulary word. Tomorrow, inshallah, once we finish this article, we're going to give you the questions, the comprehension questions, of course, and the literature questions, of course. Itself
Okay.
also,
So-
even the eligibility age or the draft eligibility is also
An arbitrary line. So,
Very good.
so also not a lot of thought was given to, because they're relating the voting age and also draft eligibility, draft eligibility meaning able to go to military service. So these people were
We're going to discuss the word draft here.
Yes.
Here in this context, it means the process by which people are ordered
by
law
to
to
become
become
members
members of the armed
forces.
which is
Yeah.
the army.
the army,
Yeah.
or the military. I think ages 18 to 26. You were if you're a man and you were aged 18 to 26, you could easily, or you would have to be drafted to the war if there was a war.
Yeah. Okay, so despite this, raising or lowering the voting age, as some groups have suggested, seems a waste of time at best. Despite. What does the word despite here mean, Anthony?
Despite, without taking any notice of or being influenced by, not prevented by.
Yeah, it's in Arabic. It's like ala ragmin or bil min. Okay, like although. Yeah.
Although.
So I still enjoyed the week despite the weather. So the weather wasn't okay, but despite of that, I enjoyed this week. These are other examples of the word. So actually. Sorry guys, of course if you click on any of the words here, it can take you to the dictionary page online. So that's all what we've got for today. Your assignment again, what's the assignment for today, Anthony?
To research the vocabulary terms.
Yeah.
And I
Of
will
course, learn these vocabulary words.
we'll be discussing in the live session tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
We will be breaking down exactly and getting your understanding of her topic idea, because she talks about it in the last paragraph.
And we
She
have
says,
them read also.
yes, we'll have you read and understanding, clarifying.
And we're going to listen to their questions, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds
Thank you very
great.
much.
Thank you, class.
Okay, see you tomorrow, inshallah.